Whoa. It was good, people. I just want to tell all y'all thank you. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the love, from, Snapchat, Facebook, all the calls, the texts, and all that. 25, man. I'm just blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. And I'm good. I'm good. I am. Like, I'm a lot better and a lot stronger than what I used to be. You know what I mean? And then my kid, of course, nightly, he thinks I'm the coolest thing in the world, dude. So it's like I try my best to be the best person I can be for him. You know what I mean? Like I want to be something to look up to. Like not just because I am his father. So just because I would be something to look up to. That's why I try my hardest. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. And I love y'all. I love my people. Even though I have some people that I might have had problems with or something like that. Like I don't hold on to it. Cause like I'm one of those people that know how to love from a distance. And like anybody ever had a problem with me or something like that, or we fell out, something like that. You get me, you dig, you feel me. They would tell you I know how to love from a distance. You know what I mean? I don't hate nobody at all. There's not one person in this world that I hate. That I think. I don't think I do. But yeah. Like I have a lot of good times. I have a lot of bad times. But the good times make it all worth it. And then these kids, these children, like I love our kids, man. I mean that. I'm dead serious. Like I do. I love our kids. So I try to be more positive for them because the world that or environment, whatever that we're creating, so that's what they're growing up in. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna follow those trends. And I want to be one of the good guys in the situation. You know what I mean? Like if person A, child looks up to me, I want them to be like, that's a decent person to look up to. You know what I mean? That's a decent role model. And that's because I care about them. I do. I love them. Like some I have I guess a more personal relationship with. You know what I mean? But I love all the kids. I love all of y'all. And I don't expect the same back from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I love because I love, not because I expect you to love. Understand? But let me tell y'all what happened to me today. So for one, I did work last night, overnight. Then I got night to school, and mom went to work. This is my daily routine. I know that's why I don't sleep. Then after I got him to school and got her to work or whatever, and I headed to my second job. But so today I was up there. I was kind of sleepy or whatever at the register, and then it was this little girl that was playing with me for a while. I think I just didn't notice, so I had looked up. Then she had like a little poster. She was acting like it was a lifesaver. She was like, you know what I'm saying? But it was funny. So I played around with her for a little while. Like it made my day, man. Like it did. And she was so beautiful. It made my day. So we played around. I think the family they finally left or whatever. And I was trying to catch them before they left. Cause I bought her like this bag of candy, had like the princesses on there, or whatever. But I told her I told them that I enjoyed playing with her. Like she did make my day. It's like today is my birthday, and I turned 25 today. I explained all that, and like they were happy about it. Like they really appreciated it. So like that's it. That was it. So a little while later, the mom comes back in the store. I was like, "Hey, how you doing, ma'am?" And she had this in her hand. I don't think I've ever seen or met these people before, but they went out and bought me cupcakes for my birthday. You know what I mean? It was awesome. And a little girl, she made me this. I don't know if y'all can see that. I think her name is Penelope. Wait a second. She made me that. Like she made me that. Like it made me so happy. Seriously, it made me so happy. You know what I mean? Cause I love the kids. I do. I promise I do. And man, I don't know. It's just like don't get me wrong. I appreciate everybody. I promise I do. From the bottom of my soul, I do. But that right there just, man, it topped it off. It was awesome. You know what I'm saying? It was for my 25th birthday. It's something I appreciate. And that's something that I'm going to always keep. Like when I have things like this, when I have things like this, like I hold on to them. Like I have this quarter. I got this quarter from, her name is Claire. That's one of Knightley's friends from daycare. And one day, cause I always talk to her, speak to her. She goofy, she funny, she beautiful. And like one day I came in, I'm not sure if I was dropping Knightley off, or I was picking him up. But she was like, "Mr. Brandon, I got something for you." Like she gave me this quarter, and this was like, I think this was maybe like 2 years ago. Seriously, like I still have it, and I hold on to it. I keep it with me. It's like small things like that. Like it means the world to me, man. No, it's not necessarily all about the material stuff. You know what I mean? And another thing, and this was one day where I was at my second job, was that me and this lady, we were talking about like the superhero movies, like Avengers and all that. And she was talking about the Ant-Man movie. And I told her, like, me and Nyla, we haven't went to see that one yet. You know what I'm saying? Because we couldn't afford it. Like, we really couldn't. Like, I could have went, but it would have been broke for like 2 weeks or something like that. For real. But, so, and we were just talking. She was like, you need to take that baby to the movies. You know what I'm saying? You know, this and that. So, she leaves. Come back a while later. And this has other stuff in it too. But she brings me this. What's inside this? It was a $50 gift card for the movies. You know what I mean? She told me, she was like, she said, you have a beautiful soul and a beautiful spirit, that money shouldn't be an issue for you. It's like, y'all go out and enjoy yourselves. She was like, it's enough for y'all to get the tickets and get popcorn and all that. And like that just made my whole month, dude. Cause I was dealing with something else too. And like it was just, man, it was awesome. You know what I mean? It was awesome. I appreciate it. And I don't think I've seen her again. So maybe she came from out of town or just was stopping by. I'm not sure. But I hope that I see you again. And just thank you. Just in case you happen to see this video. Thank you so much. You too, Penelope, sweetie. Thank you. Claire, thank you. It's multiples. It's more than that. But I'm just talking about this right now. And another thing, it was this little girl. Like she was so sweet. She always asked her grandma to bring her to Walmart so she can see me, in the morning. Man, that was like the sweetest thing ever, dude. Like for real. I'm like, these people only know me like from seeing me while I'm at work and all that. That interaction. Like I don't think I've ever seen them like outside of the store. But that she's another one that I keep close to my heart. You know what I mean? I said, these kids, I love them, man. I do. And they think like the coolest thing ever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if these kids be think I'm like the coolest thing ever, like I want to be there. I want to be legit, but I want to be positive. I want to be good. You know what I mean? Like I don't want parents, keep this in mind. Your reputation is going to affect your children in some way or another. It will. You know what I mean? Like, it could be like maybe somebody think you're crazy or something. So it's like they don't want to really get their children involved with you like that because they think you might do something weird. I'm just saying, man, just think about the things that you do, you know what I'm saying, and keep in mind that you are a parent at the end of the day. So it's like that's what I try to do. Like I try to be me at all times, but still remember that I'm still a father. You know what I'm saying? Just for Nightly's sake. Cause I try to do right by everybody. Like even if somebody do wrong by me or whatever it is, I still try to do right. You know, like I tell somebody like, I ain't got no problem with you. Seriously, like, well, whatever happened, you know, it happened, but it is what it is. Life goes on, and you can. People can say this being sorry or something like that, or letting somebody run over me. No, that's me having control of my life. That's what that is. Cause I'm not gonna let somebody have me upset and angry or in pain or something, just because I won't let something go. Where I can just easily forgive and, you know, deal with it and keep it moving. And then they ain't got no choice but to respect me because I didn't stoop down to that level to where I could have been petty or something like that. Feel me? So I try my best to do right by everybody. That way, if somebody came back and they did something to me, I'm just saying, like, if anything like major or tragic happened to me, I want it to be an injustice. I don't want it to be because I did something that was wrong. You know what I'm saying? They reacted to it. Cause don't get me wrong, I'm still human. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna always make the best decisions. No, everything that I say isn't gonna be gold. But I try my best, you know what I'm saying? I try my hardest. And I always try to stay positive. And that ain't always easy. Just being real. That ain't always easy, but I try. And when you do that, it rubs off on other people. And it's been there's been so many people that tell me that if I ever change, that they would chop my head off. You know what I mean? That I have a good aura. You know what I'm saying? Like it attracts people, and that they tell me that I'm a one of a kind of person. And like I listen to them. Like this recently just happened. I've never had this happen in my life. Like it have been some women that have said this, but I had a man tell me that he was like he watched me from a distance. He was like, you're a righteous man. He said you do right by everybody. Like you try to make sure people are taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of the age. And it was like you would make the perfect son. I don't know, man. It was like that was awesome. He doesn't know that, but he don't know now. I've never in my life heard that from another man, from a man. Period. Like he told me that I would make the perfect son. He don't know how much I appreciated that. It just be stuff like that, man. That it motivates me to keep being the way that I am. Keep working harder to be good and to be positive. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy, and that's why, like, I want Nightly to know that what his dad did lived and all that. It wasn't always easy. Just the same way I want to be that number one artist, or you know what I'm saying, like just something as simple as video games. The number one, let's say Street Fighter player or something like that. Like you gotta work at it. And the same thing as being a human being, being a person. You gotta work at being good. It's not just gonna come like that. But yeah, I love my life, man, and I love my people, like I do. I guess the only things I really wish for for my birthday is no. Sorry, I gotta call you back. But one thing I wish for is for Lori. I want her to make a speedy recovery. I love Lori like crazy. If you don't know who she is the lady that's in that singing behind the music video that's on the page too, on my YouTube page too. Like she was in a terrible wreck. You know what I'm saying? She got injured real bad. I don't like talking about it, but that's what I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like I want her to make a speedy recovery, cause she's done so much for me, man. Like she's always put me to the side and be like, Brandon, don't you ever stop what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? You got it. Like we believe in you. You too, Mr. Chris. Her and Mr. Chris. And like they'll do little stuff like give me gifts for Christmas. You know what I mean? They've even given me money for studio time. Like you just do your thing. We believe in you. You know what I mean? And that mean a lot to me, man. So I just pray y'all send them prayers. Hope she make a speedy recovery. And my situation that I've been dealing with for so long, you know what I mean? I'm ready to go ahead and for that to be over with. I ain't gonna get into it, but I got other stuff that need to be taken care of, and it does kind of affect my music. You know what I mean? That's why when I keep talking about the album pushback it's more to me having to get my stuff copyrighted and trademark, and now there's other stuff tied into it that I can't get into. Yeah, then just, you know what I'm saying, peace of mind, man. For real. I remember when I was young, I used to want like all these kind of cars and clothes and all that, but man, I just want to chill and be happy and like, have a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Like not stress so much. Like make sure my people are taken care of and all that. And I'm not talking about money wise, I'm talking about like mentally and emotionally. You know what I mean? Like even when I feel like I'm getting down and then I see one of them down, you know, I don't feel that way anymore. Cause I gotta go over there and make sure that they good. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes me happy. Knowing that they good. Like it does. It really does. I mean, it really do. It really do make me happy. But and then it's been plenty of times to where people have come to like Walmart or whatever I'm at, and they'll tell me that certain people had told them about me. You know, so they was wanting to meet me because people not about my music, just about me as a person. I tell them like, if you ever need anything, he like the coolest dude ever. Like you can go to him. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody go to him about their problems and stuff because they know they can trust him. You know what I mean? And when people do that, it's like I try to be. I would be their best friend if you allow me to. You know what I'm saying? Like I can tell nobody your business. I'm not finna tell you what you want to hear, but I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm trying to give you the best advice that I can give you, and tell you what I think is best for you, and that would just be my opinion. You know what I mean? And that's what I try to do. Man, this is my second mind. Just so y'all know, this is my second mind of mine. Now I haven't done the first one I did like years ago, so it's part 2. But yeah, I love my people, man. You know what I mean? I try to keep it 100 with everybody. I like sometimes doing it to get you in trouble. You know what I mean? Like they would go and stab you in the back because you was being 100 with them, like trying to protect them. But what can you do? You know what I can do? I can keep it moving, baby. For real. Everybody know that. That's what I do. I keep it moving. But I think that's it. For real, I think that's it. I just want to make a video to y'all that I love y'all, man. I appreciate all the love. And don't read me wrong, man. I don't ever think I'm better than anybody. Seriously, is I know that I actually love other people. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see other people succeed. I want to see other people be happy. That's why I be so stuck on the whole family thing. You know what I mean? Like if it's a dude, a female, whoever going through something, but or like their baby mom or their wife or something like that, I always stress them trying to work it out if it's possible. You know what I mean? Like the other partner might think I'm trying to split them apart. Just saying, the other partner might think I'm trying to split them apart or come in between or something like that. But never have I ever. Seriously, I'm like I don't care about the other person being mad at me because this person knows that I'm trying to keep them together. You know what I mean? Like if she think I'm trying to tell him something off the wall, like nah, that ain't it, man. I'm trying to get him to work it out. Hope y'all can work it out, for real. But I think that's it. I try to be legit. I also try to be 100% real. Like actually be real. Everybody say they're real, but everybody ain't real. That's being real. So I just try to be real. And live my life. Live my life while I'm helping other people. You know what I mean? And as far as the woman thing, like you said, I was too picky, but they understand now. A lot of people understand now is that I've been single for so long because I got that next person, whoever the person is. Like eventually, I'm gonna have to trust them with my son. You know what I mean? Y'all know Nightly is my everything. There's nothing in this world that would ever come before Nightly. Ever. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, you gotta go through trials. That's what you want to call it. Cause it's like, why would I get my child involved in something that's still in trial? You know what I mean? Like we trying to see if we'll be good or cool for each other. So why would I throw my most important thing in my life in there when I'm not even sure about me and you? So, and like right now at the moment, like I don't talk to nobody. Like I ain't date nobody. I'm single. It's because I gotta find that right one. She gotta find me, whatever it is. But I got patience, man. I'm working. You know what I mean? I'm working. And I'm trying to raise my kid. I don't have time for games. Like yeah, I don't know, but I would make time. You know what I'm saying? If it's worth it. If you actually trying to become part of the family, you dig, and you will love my son like that is your child, to where people would think that is your child. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, for real. I could die single. I'm not even lying. As long as I know my baby good. Whew. But I got to go. You dig? Thank you guys. I love y'all. The album is pushed back. I'm sorry. I promise I'm sorry. Some stuff is out of my hand, man. But you still getting that mixtape that's coming. That's gonna come first, and you might get another one to come that will come out before the actual album. But I'm telling you, that album, not even lying. I wouldn't lie to you. It ain't even over 9,000. It's not even a phrase for it. You're just gonna have to listen to it, and you'll see. But y'all be easy. Y'all be good. Y'all stay positive. Y'all keep it 100 with each other. Or try to. My parents, keep your kids first. Don't be selfish. Seriously. One of the ways you can know if you're doing your parenting right, which I think is my personal opinion, is that act as if your child is like a young adult and understand everything that's going on. You know what I mean? Like, do right by them. Don't disrespect them. Nothing like that. YP, SuperSaiyanSimba, 25 years, you dig. We over 9,000. And we at